Hi Aries, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. This is from my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We are covering your weekly reading, going over a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And this week, instead of the weekly soul message, I'm going to substitute it for an archetype. And I did this last year, if you remember, when I was pregnant around this time. I think it's fun, so let's just give it a shot. And I think it'll be nice to kind of switch it up from week to week. But you guys let me know if you like it, okay? And then I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box, like always, where we will dive in deeper, and it'll be like a continuation and a part 2 afterwards, all right? Okay, so my dear Aries, your archetype for the week is the prostitute. And I know what you're thinking. No, it doesn't mean this is what you are, like the universe is trying to call you that. Let's break it down, okay? So the light attribute of the prostitute is accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit, okay? That's the lighter attribute. Then the shadow attribute of the prostitute is places material considerations and security above self-empowerment, okay? So maybe this week you may be faced, in some kind of dilemma where like you have to, in order to obtain something, you might have to do something that you're not comfortable with, or you kind of feel like you're sacrificing maybe your dignity or self-esteem, okay? But you may have the choice either to go forward with it or to not do it, and not give up your soul or your spirit for the sake of money, attention, power, whatever the case is, okay? So it's just something to think about and to be aware of, okay? It's not saying you are a prostitute, but it's just that idea and maybe that challenge between obtaining something, having something, but maybe having to sacrifice something that is, God-given or from the universe or something. And there's my baby crying. All right, so let's continue on. Let's start with your health for this week. Sorry about the baby. Okay, so for your health for this week, guys, we got the 8 of Pentacles, okay? So when it comes to your health for this week, it looks like you're going to be spending a lot of time doing something, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. You're spending a lot of time working hard towards something, and it could be like you're making something, you're arranging something, you're working out, but I feel like you're going to be sitting down and you're sitting and practicing something or doing something, or maybe you're investing a lot of time, energy, or money into your health for whatever reason. Maybe you're buying a lot of things that are going to help you, or you're going to be able to use, or you're investing yourself into therapy, whatever the case is. Sorry, Nala started going, but like really loud. I don't know if you could hear her. She's like in the back there, you can't see her. So you're spending a lot of time doing something, or maybe something that's gonna help bring you some benefits or results to your health. So you could be investing money, buying things that are gonna help you with your health, or you're exercising more, doing more things, or trying to take your health more seriously. It just looks like you're spending a lot of time and you're going deep and you're working hard for it. Okay, but it does look like whatever this is, the hard work is going to pay off in the end. Okay, like maybe you're, for example, this is like a broad example, you're gardening, you're learning how to garden and make your own food and grow your own plants and fruits and vegetables. And yeah, it's probably a lot of hard work, but in the end, you're going to benefit because you're going to have fresh organic produce that you can eat, that you can rely on, that doesn't have weird stuff on it, chemicals. Okay, just as like a general example. Okay, all right, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances for this week, time is moving by really, really fast. It may feel like work, school, whatever you're doing, projects, assignments, meetings and stuff, it may be like kind of back to back, or you're having to go to this place and go here, then call this person, then contact this person. You may be running around a lot, time may be going by really fast, or you're gonna have to talk a lot, go from meeting to meeting, and you just want to make sure you're not rushing, because it just looks like you may be a little impatient. And of course, it's probably like rightfully so. You're probably like, oh, I want to get this over with. But careful that you don't go too fast or rush through something and then miss like something important, or like you don't read the fine print and then you're like, oh man, I have to start all over again, or I didn't read that, I have to go back and return this, or make some cover over, you know, some mistakes. So you may be moving really fast, you may be trying to rush through something, but you just want to make sure you don't overlook something that's important, okay? You could be working with or studying with, go to school with a younger air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini possibly, and maybe that's the reason why you're moving fast. Maybe this person's kind of making you move fast or talk fast or rushing you possibly and has you like under pressure. Or you just have a lot going on this week, and so you just may feel like kind of all over the place and you're rushing to get things done, or you're like, oh my gosh, I have this assignment due, I gotta do this, I gotta report to this person. So yeah, I know it can be a little chaotic. Just try to like take it, you know, little by little as much as possible. And don't overlook certain things that could be important, but time may be going fast and you're gonna have to work fast or talk fast or think fast. But I feel like you guys already do that for the most part. Aries, you guys are very like, go, 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 usually. But for work, yeah, it just looks like you're gonna have to like kind of try to be as sharp as possible mentally and clear so that you're not scattered or like miss things that are important, okay? All right, and then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, and it doesn't always have to be romantic, guys, okay? Because I know sometimes some people lately are always like, I don't care about love, or I don't care about relationships, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's dealing with some kind of relationship in their life. You know, it could be your boss, your mom, your friends. It's like some kind of relationships, not always romantic, FYI, okay? All right, so on your side here, we have the Fool, the Tower, and Judgment. So some of you may have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, your fellow Mars sign. Plutonian Mars sign. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Two of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be a fire sign like yourself, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or maybe also water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. But it doesn't have to be, it could be any sign like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying, playing out, maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. All right, so the first thing that's like shooting out at me, like coming to my mind, is that like some of your greatest lessons in life come from just like taking chances, taking a risk, because that's what life is about. Just going out, doing it, and not letting fear stop you or intimidate you from going after what you want, or just trying something new. Letting go of that fear always kind of opens you up for like new experiences that kind of break you out or get you out of your comfort zone, that can sometimes keep you stuck. You think it's comfortable, but it can keep you stuck. So just something to keep in mind maybe when it comes to a relationship or a connection this week, because it looks like you're gonna take a chance. Maybe you're gonna put yourself in a new environment, or you're gonna like introduce yourself to someone, or say hi to someone, or go on a date or meet someone new. But it looks like you're taking some kind of risk, some kind of chance, and some leap of faith, and doing something new maybe, or trying out something you've never done before, okay? And you may make a new connection, whether it's like a friend, a potential romantic partner, date. You're making some kind of connection, and you're actually like gonna be very surprised at how this connection grows, because you guys are relating, you're getting along. This person's actually really sweet, really cool. Maybe you didn't think they would like be this way, but they're actually really, really cool, and you guys are getting along. You may have more things in common than you think. You may have not thought that, but they seem to get along really well with you. You guys are getting along, and maybe this is someone like at school, at work, or online or whatever, but you guys are getting along, and you're like, oh, you know what, I'm kind of glad I put myself out there. I'm kind of glad I took a chance and wasn't afraid, because it's actually turning out to be better than what I thought. And it looks like maybe by like the middle of the week, or by the end of the week, your world is going to be shaken up, but in a good way. You're going to be really shocked, really surprised. You're like, whoa, I didn't think I would feel this way. That's crazy. Like maybe you were expecting the worst, or maybe you were, whatever you were expecting, it turned out not that way, but it turned out better, okay? This person is someone who's really passionate, fiery, motivated, okay? Even if they're not a water or fire sign, like they could be an earth sign, but they seem to be very passionate, and they go after what they want. They take action. They're not messing around. They are what they are, or they are like, you see what you see is what you get with them, pretty much. And I do see this person may be older than you, if not by age, maybe by experience or maturity, or they look older. They're probably really attractive, good looking, they take care of themselves. Maybe they're really active, or they're like a doer, action oriented. And it just feels like you're very attracted to each other, okay? Or you guys are getting along really, really well, and you didn't think that it would turn out this way at all, but it is turning out really, really great, okay? And you guys are getting along amazing, and it's a lot easier. And I think you thought it was going to be tougher, or like, this is probably not going to turn out good, but whatever, let's just F it, I'll just try. But it's actually really smooth, it's really fun, and you see that this person's really friendly, and maybe you're going to be introduced to other people and make other friends through this person, or they're inviting you like, hey, you know, I'm hanging out with these people, you want to come with me, or you want to meet my friends, and you're like, okay, sure. And it's a lot of fun, and there's like no games, there's no funny business, it's everything straightforward, and you probably didn't think it would be that way. Or it could just be you guys are having a lot of fun, celebrating, connecting emotionally, like connecting emotionally and being intimate and going deeper, but also having fun and like being exciting, not just like sad, mopey, and depressing, okay? Not just talking about feelings, but you're actually having fun and connecting. And you're really you may be really surprised about this. And this person's also like stronger than they seem, but also sweeter and more vulnerable than you probably thought. Okay, so really, really good. Something maybe you weren't sure, or it's not like you were thinking negative or thinking too positive, but it's just better than probably what you thought. All right, so let's continue on in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then followed up with your advice at the end, okay? So we'll continue on in the extended. A link will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.